Hi, I'm Lisa Martin and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then please watch this video. And if you're somebody that's interested in this content, then please hit the red subscribe button at the end and a bell will appear and you can ring the bell for any time that I drop a new video or I go live, you will be notified. And if you're not new to my channel, then you're my family and I really, really love you. As you can see, I'm sporting my new t-shirt that I got today for Breast Cancer Month. I'm so excited. Make sure you check out Tony, aka Creative Chica Halls, and her channel. She has a real nice channel. I've had a lot of requests for people wanting me to do some of my cooking videos again. So I'm going to do one anyways. Just kidding. In other words, I've had requests, but I'm still going to do it. But no, I've had requests for people wanting me to do some more cooking videos. And I woke up this morning and it was 61 degrees out, freezing cold, the wind blowing. I thought it's a great day for chili. So we're going to make keto chili. If you want to see how I make it keto friendly, then stick around with me in the kitchen and we will make it from scratch. First of all, what we're going to do is we needed 2 pounds of ground. So I've got my 2 pounds of ground. It's already, as you can see, it's all thawed. So we're going to start by browning that, okay? And if you've watched my videos, you know how much I hate to touch meat. So I use these scissors to put it in the pan because I don't like to touch it. Okay, and I'm going to cut this one off. This is our grass-fed meat that we get every year. We get 250 pounds, and so I just put it in and thawed it. So we've got that going. Okay. And you know how much I love to touch meat. I don't. All right, so I'm going to get my trusty Pampered Chef thing out. This is so awesome for meat of any kind. And I want you to see what I'm doing more than to see me. So I'm going to try it. Yes, there we go. All I'm going to do is just split this up so it's ground. Okay. And we're just going to brown this. And sometimes I add stew meat to it, just the bigger chunks to it. But today we're just doing it this way. Okay, we're just gonna brown it. So we've got this on it. Okay, I just want to make sure that was on. Oops, it's a little messy sometimes. This is 2 pounds that I'm using. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Himalayan salt to salt it real good. And I get this at Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm just going to salt it. And then just your regular ground pepper. Okay? Just a little bit, just to season it while it's browning. Okay? Keep it on until we brown it all. Okay. Now while we're doing that, while that's going on, we'll go over here and start working on the base for the chili. Okay. So I've got my crock pot here. I've got my queen bee with my recipe on here, and I've got all my measuring tools. So I've got that. I need 1 tablespoon, I just use this, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, because you know I'm a sissy and I like the taste of onion, but I don't want it to overpower me. So I'm going to put it in here. This is going to be our crock pot. This is an awesome pan. You can do about anything. So I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon of that. And 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Okay, but let me get back to the meat here, make sure that it's okay. Just keep it on with it. I like to make it in the crock pot. When it's done, it's pretty much done, but the longer the flavors are together, the better off it is. So that's the reason I'm doing it in the crock pot. Okay. It will be done when because we will, have to be, but I just like it to cook for a while. So we're going to use garlic powder. And at the end of this video, I will give you the recipe so that you'll have it. So we use 2 tablespoons of this. Okay. And then 1 large can of tomatoes right here. Okay. This is 4 carbs for 1/4 of a cup. And you got 1 gram of fiber, so it's actually 3. We're not going to need near that. Let me just get back to the meat here. Check out the meat and see how it's coming. And this is a real forgiving recipe. You can also use ground sausage, ground pork, but I just use this for today. This is an awesome can opener if you don't have one. I have a link below for Pampered Chef. And it is an awesome, it doesn't cut anything. Okay. And I've done a lot of recipes on chili, and it's really hard to, this is the one that I've come up with that is the closest, I feel like, to the chili that I eat. So maybe, this is the crushed tomatoes. I rather have the crushed tomatoes than big chunks of tomatoes. Okay, it's getting all over the place. All right, let me just go over here to the meat. The meat's coming along really good. But what I want to do is I want to just stir this up, okay, because we've got some spices going and a lot of flavor. There is a lot of flavor going on in here. Okay. And I'm going to use 2 cans of Rotel, just the original, or mild. You can use mild too. I just happen, these were in my pantry, so I just use them what I've got in my pantry. You can buy special, but I just usually use what's in my pantry. 1 can in there. Okay. Give it a second. Oh, it smells so good. Two cans of Rotel. Okay. And there's the second one going in. And we're going to combine everything. Let me just throw these in the trash. I'm getting the meat browned for 2 pounds of meat. And you don't have to get it real done. Just make sure you get it because you are going to be leaving this cooking. This is just your regular chili powder. And we need 2 tablespoons. So 2 of these. Oops, make a mess. Okay. You ever make a mess when you cook? I make a big mess. Okay. So we've got that going. And then we want some 1 tablespoon of ground cumin. Okay, so I like a little bit of a bite to mine, but if you don't, then you just change these accordingly. Okay. And then we have salt and pepper to taste. And I've already salted and peppered the meat, so I'm not going to put any in there. And when I serve it, I can always add salt to it. If I add too much salt, I can't take it out. So I'm not going to do that. I also buy these to put in my chili. I like these since there's no beans in it. It kind kind of gives it some texture and some other taste. And kind of tastes like beans. So it's really, really good. And then I put some bacon. These are the real bacon, and they're only, there's 0 carbs in them. So I'm just going to put some, just kind of sprinkle them in there, so you can kind of tell by looking, if that's what you want. And you can put a half a thing of salt and pepper in it. I just choose to wait until I serve it, but you do whatever you want. We're getting the meat browned over here. It's looking really good. Okay, and what I'm going to do is start stirring this so that all the different flavors can combine. It's really starting to smell like chili in here. Okay. And then I take these. These are just, this is one for 1 ounce, which I'm not going to use a whole ounce. It's like less than 2 carbs. But it just kind of gives it an extra taste. So I'm going to go ahead and and what I do is I just cut them up. I take them, and these flavors are so flavorful. And I just kind of cut them with shears, And they will melt, it will start to melt when this gets hot. And it just gives it so much flavor. You gotta be careful, they go all over the place. Okay. So you use about probably 1 ounce. And I figure for a bowl of this, it's probably about 4 carbs for a good size bowl. And just kind of, these aren't really that hot, so therefore you don't have to worry about it really adding heat to it. But they're just your regular chili peppers, okay? And then I'm just going to add some of these in. You can cut them up, but I just like to, add them in there. If they're the big chunks, you can kind of break them up. But it just adds texture to it, and I think it adds more flavor to it. And like I say, at the end of the video, I will give you the recipe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell so that whenever I go live or I drop a new video, you'll be notified. Okay. And I think our meat is just about brown. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on low. Yeah. Simmer a little bit because it's all brown. As you can see, it is all brown. Okay, so I'm just going to let it simmer for a minute. While I'm breaking these up, this will, in about 2 hours, this will smell and taste so good. And I'm going to put a cup of vegetable broth in it. Right here. 1 cup of vegetable broth. This is 1 carb for 1 cup. So it's about 4 carbs, but you get a good serving size. So 1 cup of this kind of gives it some more flavor. You've got a lot of flavors going on here. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you back here a little bit and see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the grease off of here. Okay. And turn this off. Like I say, I always make a big mess when I do this. Okay. And now just get the meat. Make sure all the grease is out. Just strain it and just start adding it in little by little. Just add it in. Okay. And it will, as the juices start to take over, and as it heats up, it will get more and more moist, and it will cook down, you know, some. But this right here, in 2 hours, I will have myself a really good bowl of keto and easy. And what I'm going to do with it is take half of it and freeze it so that I have it for the winter. And what I'm doing now is I'm just combining the hamburger meat into all the flavors. Oh, look at that. I mean, that is just so good. But after it's been cooking for a while, and it will cook down a little bit. It's kind of full, but it does cook down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make either the, if you haven't seen my recipe for the copycat Red Lobster cheese biscuits, I'm either going to make those with it for it, or I'm going to make the cornbread chaffles. They are good too. So when it's just done in 2 hours, I will be making either one of those. Probably in an hour and a half I'll do it. But this is so good. You can see how flavorful that is. I mean, it's just so good. You don't even miss the beans. You really don't. And I mean, I was a chili person, and so if you want to add some more heat, you can, but I just like it like this. And this is, you could actually serve it, but the longer that these flavors cook together, the better it is. I mean, it is so good. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. And please put in the comments below. I love your comments. And please put in there whether you're a survivor, yes or no, if you have had breast cancer. Because we are today celebrating people that have or are currently going through it. We really want to let you know that we really think you have rocked it. So thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share my videos. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll see you here on the next video. Love y'all. Thank you.